Executive.
Okay, motion by Pemberton, second by Covenants to approve the July 2022 election results. Any comments, any questions? All in favor say aye. Against? Okay. Now we'll go and start doing our swearing ceremony, or are you going to present to the auditorium representatives? What is?
For the outgoing representatives. First, they're calling on Donald Good, Red Lake representative. You gotta come over here. And next we'd like to call up Adrian Bolio. Next we'd like to call up Gary Nelson.
Bonjour. Inauguration in the cause of law, plan, Washington Day on. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve council, not only in Washington, but all districts. I mean, people ask me questions, I try to get them the best help I could, but like I said, it's an honor and a privilege to serve. And, give you a short history. 24 years ago, I had an elder tell me she had this dream that I should try this. You know, I kind of ignored her at first for almost 8 years. And she wouldn't leave me alone. She's very black. So I finally tried, and I figured out everybody that tries to get on council first time never gets on there the first time. It happened to me, so I always preach up and down. Listen to your elders, respect them. There's a lot of knowledge in them. And nowadays, I'm an elder, not just to certain people, all little ones, you know. Like I said, it's an honor and a privilege to serve. So to me, which a hope.
Thank you, Gary. Next, we'd like to call out Julius Tony Thunder. Oh, they got you right there, Tony. Outgoing council member would like to speak.
I'd like to thank the tribe for giving me the honor to serve you. It was a pleasure. I got one final thing for the community going on right now. We're installing playground equipment in Big Stone and Jordan's Field for the outgoing ceremony. You good?
All right, so our first swearing in will be Robert May, Red Lake District Representative.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Robert L. May,
I, Robert L. May,
do solemnly swear that I will support, honor, and comply
that I do solemnly swear that I will support, honor, and comply
with the revised Constitution and bylaws of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians,
with the revised Constitution and bylaws of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to this Constitution and bylaws,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to this Constitution and bylaws,
and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office in a manner that will uphold,
I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office in a manner that will uphold
and be in keeping with my Anishinaabe heritage and traditions.
that will be in keeping with my Anishinaabe heritage and traditions,
With honor and respect for the tribal council position to which I have been elected,
with honor and respect for the tribal council position to which I have been elected
by the members of the Red Lake District.
by the members of the Red Lake District.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce your new Red Lake District Representative, Robert L. May.
All right, next we will like to call up Harold E. Graves Jr., REDBY District Representative. Thank you.
Right now, repeat after me. I, Harold E. Graves Jr.
I, Harold E. Graves Jr.
do solemnly swear that I will support, honor, and comply with the revised Constitution and bylaws of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians,
Do solemnly swear that I will support, honor, and comply with the revised Constitution, bylaws of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to this Constitution and bylaws,
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to this Constitution, bylaws,
and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservations or purpose of evasion.
I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office in a manner that will uphold and be in keeping with my Anishinaabe heritage and traditions,
I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office in a manner that I will uphold and be in keeping with the Anishinaabe heritage and traditions.
with honor and respect for the tribal council position to which I have been elected by the members of the REDBY District,
With honor and respect for the tribal council position to which I have been elected by the members of the REDBY District.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Harold Graves, the new representative for the REDBY District.
All right, next we'd like to call up Eugene Standing Cloud, PONEMAH District Representative.
Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I, Eugene R. Standing Cloud,
I, Eugene R. Standing Cloud,
do solemnly swear that I will support and honor and comply with the revised Constitution and bylaws of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians,
do solemnly swear that I will support, honor, and comply with the revised Constitution and bylaws of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to this Constitution and bylaws, and that I will take this obligation freely,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to this Constitution and bylaws, and I will take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservations or purpose of evasion.
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office in a manner that will uphold and be in keeping with my Anishinaabe heritage and traditions.
I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office in a manner that will uphold and be in keeping with my Anishinaabe heritage and traditions.
With honor and respect for the tribal council position to which I have been elected by the members of the PONEMAH district.
With honor and respect for the tribal council position to which I have been elected by the members of the PONEMAH district.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the new Awabashing representative, Eugene
All right. That's the shortest amount of time I've ever had Eugene talk. All right. If you listen to radio, you know what I'm talking about. He's close to the record. Next, we'd like to call up Harlow Spears.
I, Harlow S. Spears, do solemnly swear that I will support, honor, and comply
Darrell S. Spears, do solemnly swear that I will support, honor, and comply
with the revised Constitution and bylaws of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians,
with the revised Constitution and bylaws of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to this Constitution and bylaws,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to this Constitution and bylaws,
and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office in a manner that will uphold
I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office in a manner that will uphold
and be in keeping with my Anishinaabe heritage and traditions,
and be in keeping with my Anishinaabe heritage and traditions.
with honor and respect for the tribal council position to which I have been elected
With honor and respect for the tribal council position which I have been elected
by the members of the Little Rock District.
by the members of the Little Rock District.
I'd like to introduce Harlow S. Spears, Little Rock District Representative.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Darrell G. SEKI Sr.,
I, Darrell G. SEKI Sr.,
do solemnly swear that I will support, honor, and comply with the revised Constitution and bylaws of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians,
do solemnly swear that I will support, honor, and comply with the revised Constitution and bylaws of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to this Constitution and bylaws, and that I will take this obligation freely
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to this Constitution and bylaws, and that I will take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of my office on a manner that will uphold and be in keeping with any Anishinaabe heritage and traditions.
I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of my office in a manner that will uphold and be in keeping with my Anishinaabe heritage and traditions.
With honor and respect for the tribal council position to which I have been elected by the members of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians,
With honor and respect for the tribal council position to which I have been elected by the members of the Red Lake Band of Chippewa Indians.
ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Mr. Darrell SEKI, Tribal Chairman.
Hello everyone and welcome to our inauguration. It's an honor to speak before you here today. It's an honor to be a part of our well-esteemed history here at Red Lake. And as we sit here today, it's a day filled with hope, a day filled with change. And I think as we move forward, let us remember the most important thing is our identity and our history. These are the things that we all hold in common. Our ancestors fought for this land many years ago. They fought to keep our land closed. They fought to keep our heritage and traditions strong. And we still fight that battle today. We fight it in many ways. We fight it as we fight the drug addiction that's plaguing our community, the violence. But we also fight in a way that celebrates our history. We celebrate our culture. We celebrate our way of life. And these are the things that hold us together, that unify us. And as we move towards solving some of these issues that our communities face, let us remember the strength. Let us remember these things that helped us create the best nation in the world, the only nation to never cede control of our land, the only nation to hold strong forever. And so let us remember that today. Let us remember that we are all here together. Let us lend a helping hand to some of our members that may be struggling with addiction. Let us give a helping hand to some of our families that may be struggling to even put food on their table. Let us come together and unify. Let us move towards the future in a way that would make our ancestors proud. And so I welcome you all here today, and I'm really looking forward to working with all of the incoming tribal council members, all of the ones that served Miigwech. Your service took a lot of heart, it took a lot of strength, and for that I say Miigwech. And to the best thing that we all have here in Red Lake, our people, our workers, our members, I say Miigwech to you, to all of you that have come here today, to those that serve our community every day. Miigwech for all that you do.
Thank you, John.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome and congratulations to our newly elected tribal council members. It's great to see everybody here today. And you know what? I look forward to working with all of our newly elected as well as our current tribal council. We're working towards a lot of great things together, and I would just like to, it's really hard to follow Sam, you know, it's very emotional. So, thank you everybody for being here today, and you know, be good to our members who are outgoing, and welcome to our new tribal council coming in. Be good, have a good day.
Thank you very much. All right, before we go on to the introductions of the new council members, we'll give them a chance to come up and say a word. We'd like to recognize some dignitaries that we have in the building with us today. First, we have candidate for State Senate, Alan Roy.
My name is Robert Lee May, and I just want to say Miigwech to everyone who is here today, everyone who made this possible. It's truly an honor, and I'm looking forward to working with the newly elected tribal council, doing my best and working my hardest for you, and always doing what's in the best interest of our communities, our tribe, and our future. And I also want to take this time to say Miigwech to Donald Duckgood for his service for the last 4 years. And that being said, I'm excited and looking forward to working with the elected Red Lake Tribal Council to better our great Red Lake nation. Miigwech to everyone for being here today and for making this possible. And to everyone, I hope Miigwech.
right, thank you, Rob.
Bonjour, everybody. Yeah, I wasn't very unprepared because I normally doesn't have a speech, but I'd like to say big wish to our outgoing representatives, Tony, Duck, Arlen, Gary Nelson. You know, this has been a long 5-6 months. It was a charge all the way up to the last few hours of the elections. You know, all my hard work and effort. You know, I think it's going to be a good 4 years, and I'm a promise that I'll work my butt off to not only represent REDBY but everybody else, everybody in the community, each districts. And that's about it. You know, I'd like to say big wish to everybody that showed up, and good luck to everybody.
What was that comment about me talking? Something?
I warned you all. I warned you.
You big shape. Bonjour. Di ba may alikon, hindi siya likas. Pag nagsabi, babashin ko ba magpapanood. Thank you, Miigwech. I want to say thank you to, of course, my biggest fan and biggest critic, Donna Perkins. Wade. Thank you for pushing me out of bed and pushing me and reminding me and doing all these things that really, on the campaign trail, it's really a new thing for me. It was a new thing for me, and a lot of hard work, a lot of difficult discussion. But yes, we're not reinventing the wheel by any stretch here. We want to keep our nation strong, keep our community strong. We're doing a lot of great things up north in the Washington community, and I'll tell you all about it over the next 4 years. How much things we're doing, the good things that we're doing up there. But thank you for shout out to Gary Nelson, and good sir for your hard work, and to the rest of the outgoing tribal council members. And I'd like to welcome the new tribal council members. And, of course, looking forward to working with them. Absolutely, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great time for our nation, keeping us strong, and we're going to continue on the legacy. So be good, everybody. Thank you.
First off, we'd like to thank the voters of the Little Rock District for allowing me to represent you, and to the outgoing tribal council members. Thank you very much. And as we go, we're going to have to learn how as we go. That is what I was told. We learn and we go. And thank you, EUGENE. And thank the people of the Little Rock District, near and far. Thank you.
And I'll just let you talk, all right?
I got the mic. Bonjour. Kilimayai. So now based in the cause of Tremendous cause on, you say you think. Video bashi, video in the share. Inauguration, no ma bijai. Ma dungu mission chicken where we got an argument dog number was up here out my. So she got the right among the Shikoganina. Kinoa and the Shinabe merge by Saga Gani. You know, I got a very minister doing. Kish me matis in the Shinabe. Kinawa Chiminoayat. And Ramasita, we took it out enough. You gave much Mashke by Amagak. We went to Gawage Makakina away, we took it out him. So Mashi towing away, she went up. You may Moadi and the Shinabe and Mashi do that is what. And Ramasita, we know that you may go to Chirak, never a shower, they will take my Katawishinoa. I know it's your way, but we talk about it now, you know, showing it. My name is Darrell G. SEKI Sr. I want to say Chilean to you all from Red Lake, all 4 districts that voted for me, all, including Minneapolis, Bemidji, it was Duluth and all areas of where our membership lived. And it was an honor to long 5-6 months that went on. It's an honor and humble to speak today to all of you, tribal council, chiefs, staff, tribal employees, members, and guests. Chimugwechu voted July 2022 primary election. Miigwechu voted for me to all voters in the runoff election. I'm looking forward to continue the work for our people and our lands. I want to thank Floyd Buck Jordan for his competitive campaign. I want to thank my committee that helped with my fundraising and all who donated to my campaign. Chimigwesh to you all. In 2020, the pandemic was for all our tribal members. It was very hard for all our tribal members. The tribal council did steps to keep our tribal members safe on the reservation as much as possible. The tribal council provided many resources to all our tribal members to help during the pandemic. The Red Lake Nation Casino suffered big time due to the closing of all 3 casinos, losing revenues during that period. However, the casinos are gradually gaining momentum to bring it back to the level where we were before the pandemic. All tribal businesses suffered during that period, but all are recovered, but it takes time. We continue the ongoing battle against the drug epidemic, including the construction of a detox center, work in conjunction with the Obashi Inpatient Treatment Center. The ODs have picked up and so have the deaths caused from the deadly drug fentanyl. Law enforcement, chemical health, Indian health services, comp health, and other programs are working together to address this epidemic. We need help. I ask all tribal members to work with all of us on this battle of the drug epidemic. We need to take back our reservation from the drug dealers. We can do this by working together. Let's all stand up and do it. We need everybody's help. The infrastructure will continue to upgrade our water and sewer. Other projects are also being considered. The solar project development of renewable energy is still our goal for energy independence. Expanding our tribal sovereignty by moving forward with the tribal food sovereignty through the Buffalo Farm and the produce gardens. We have created a Red Lake Hemp Farm medical marijuana initiative voted by our membership at 82% by advisory vote. We also have the radio and TV project on its way. This will provide tribal members and programs that need to inform all members what they're doing on their programs and what's on the coming events. I know they want me to speak 20 minutes, but I'm going to cut it short. We are pushing the language and the culture revitalization, including the new Ojibwe Emerging Charter School, the new FCS building to keep our families intact and our children safe. It also serves elderly nutrition program with more services for our elders. Tribal members that reside off the reservation in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Duluth, Bemidji will continue to communicate and provide resources to our tribal members wherever they reside, including educational assistance. In Minneapolis, we have the Red Lake Embassy Healthcare Center at the Minnesota Housing Development, a new Red Lake Nation college for all Red Lake Nation members. In Duluth, we have a Duluth Urban Office that we will continue to support and provide other resources as needed. In Bemidji, we have invested in a new Oshkimajatada Bemidji office, working on expanding the Bemidji office by acquiring and renovating Central School in Bemidji. We will continue to communicate and provide resources to tribal members that reside off the reservation. And I want to say, Relate members, all Relate members, you're all resilient and Shinabi people. We need to continue to work together to fight this epidemic that's out there. I'll keep asking you to help us. We need to help our law enforcement, our other programs that are battling, trying to find ways to cure our members. That's what we need. We need to help them cure so they can have a productive life. And I want to say Chinigwich to the council members and the outgoing members that are leaving, and the new council members are going to be on board. And I'm looking forward for the next initiatives that you want to present, and we move forward to make our reservation better for all of you as a membership of the Relate Band of Chippewa Indians. Again, I want to say Chinigwich to you all for being here and the visitors and all. And I want to say I'm going to say something about our rich dog MC here because he's always terrorizing people. No, it's my turn. No, I'm just kidding. You guys have a wonderful day. Big light. Woo!
All right, I got the mic back now. All right, so let's see, we did the all the okay. So next on the agenda is food. Let's give a round of applause for food. All right, we'd like to thank you all for coming out. They will be serving the food here